Just a few decades ago, we had smiles with laughter, we had happiness that was from our heart. We had smiles that were uncontrollable and laughter that forced tears out of our eyes. But today it seems that we have lost the true meaning of happiness to be successful in this race of life. And so we have made this short movie on happiness and being happy.
For me, happiness is the feeling when we see other is smiling and the reason behind and their smiling is you. That's it.
Happiness is eating pani puri or swimming Mehsana water park. Anything which I like.
તમે અમને કહો કે મતલબ તમારા માટે ખુશી શું છે?
તો ફર્સ્ટ તો એ ખુશી મારી બેબીનું નામ જ ખુશી છે એના માટે બહુ જ ખુશ છું એને બહુ ખુશ રાખું છું મારી માટે આખી દુનિયા કહેવાય ને તો મારી માટે એ જ છે બસ એના માટે હું ગમે તે કરી શકું હા પ્રોબ્લેમ એ છે કે મારી જોબ સાથે હું લાવી નથી શકતી એને પ્રોબ્લેમ છે ઘરના થોડા એટલે બાકી એની સાથે બહુ જ ખુશ છું મારા હસબન્ડ સાથે ખુશ છું મારા પરિવાર સાથે ખુશ છું
એટલે મતલબ તમારા માટે ખુશીનો અર્થ તમારો પરિવાર છે.
My family. My family is my happiness.
A great philosopher Aristotle once said, happiness is the meaning and the purpose of life, the whole aim and end of human existence.
Happiness is when what you think, what you do, and what you say are in harmony.
Happiness is not something you experience, it's something you remember.
Happiness is something that you are, and it comes from the way you think.
Happiness is that state of consciousness which proceeds from the achievement of one's values.
Happiness is not a station you arrive at, but a manner of traveling.
Happiness is something everyone wants to have. Happiness is not feeling good all the time or being rich and affording everything you want. Neither is it a final destination. I would say that happiness is a decision. Your happiness is your decision to make. All the quotes stated above require actions on our part, and actions require decisions. Oxford Dictionary defines it as feeling good or showing pleasure or contentment. But what is your definition of happiness?
Researchers at University College of London were able to formulate an equation that could accurately predict the happiness of over 18,000 people. The researchers used MRI to measure their binary activity and asked them repeatedly, how happy you are now? Based on the data, they formulated a mathematical equation for happiness. Here's what the equation looks like.
The researchers say their findings do support the theory that if you have low expectations, you can never be disappointed. But they also found that the positive expectations you have for something, like going to your favorite restaurant with a friend, is a large part of what develops your happiness. We have often seen people who stay up in their lives despite the downs they face. How do they do that?
For most of us, the positive illusions of our own self protects us against anxiety and depression. All of us at some time do feel inferior, especially when comparing ourselves with those who are a step or two higher on the ladder of status, looks or income. A healthy self-esteem then is both positive and realistic because it is based on the genuine achievement of realistic ideals and feeling accepted for what one is. Such self-esteem provides a strong foundation for enduring joy.
Optimism. Those who agree that with enough faith, you can do almost anything, and that when I undertake something new, I expect succeed, maybe a bit bubble-headed, but for seeing the glass of life as half full rather than half empty, they are usually happier.
Optimists are also healthier. Several studies reveal that the pessimist style of explaining bad events, saying it's my fault, it's going to last, and it's going to undermine everything, makes us more vulnerable to illness.
Extroversion. In study after study, extroverts, social outgoing people, report greater happiness and satisfaction with life. The explanation is partly temperamental. Extroverts are simply more cheerful and high spirited. Extroverted people are more involved with others. Compared to introverts, extroverts were more likely to have gotten married, found good jobs, and made new close friends. They experience more affection and enjoy greater support as important wellspring of well-being.
Consider your own sense of personal control. Would you agree with the statement that I don't have enough control over the direction my life is taking? Or that what happens to me is my own doing? That the world is run only by a few powerful people? Or that the average person can influence government decisions? Those who respond to such statements reveal an internal locus of control, typically achieve more in school, cope better with the stress, and live more happily.
So these things would go on and on and on. But how do I actually find happiness?
Generally speaking, to be a truly happy person, physically and spiritually, one should find a way to express his or herself in a form of moments and to get actively involved in a healthy social activities. And this point comes in the importance of music, art, dance, sports and other recreational activities.
Music lifts your mood. Have you ever felt blue and put on a sad song just to express how you feel and perhaps wallow in the mire a little? Of course you have. Well, music and emotions can work both ways. Put on some upbeat sound with the intention of making yourself feel happier, and you'll surely do.
Dance is about connectivity and expression, so it's not surprising that it's a form of psychotherapeutic movement. Being able to get in touch with your feelings and sense of self, as well as have an outlet of conscious and subconscious emotions, is a healthy way to take care of yourself in a holistic sense of well-being.
There are basically two happiness factors that have enhanced human life for thousands of years via the arts. One is the capacity to find joy in creativity through the pleasure of invention and exploration. This capacity is based in evolutionary biology, ensures survival of individuals and communities through innovation. The other is the ability to get pleasure and relaxation from creating useful yet aesthetic objects. This is a form of rejuvenation that is not only practical but also health enhancing. And the best and the most easiest way to be happy is to be with friends. Friendship enrich your life and profoundly and meaningful ways.
So why should you be happy? There are people who truly love you. Be happy because you're alive. Being happy makes you a lot more enthusiastic and productive. By being happy, you make the world a better place. Being happy improves your relationships. Be happy to remain healthy. Notice love all around you and give some love to yourself every day. There are so many fun things that can put a smile back on your face. Do them often.
Not feeling good all the time or being rich or
Not feeling good all the time or being rich or not feeling good all the time or being rich or not feeling good all the time or being rich. Not feeling good all the time or being rich.
Happiness is that state of
it's a bottle. It is small. I bought this for 10 rupees. The bottle is now empty. It's filled with air though. Oh yeah.